What's happened to you, Doctor?
Oh, I'm not sure, my dear. Comes from an outside influence. This whole body of mine is wearing a bit thin.
What do you mean wearing a bit thin?
Oh, don't worry, child. Don't worry, don't worry. It's far from being all over.
No, leave it.
An upper-class secretary from the 1960s, Polly, along with fellow companion Ben Jackson, is the first inherited companion. This means she is the first of the companions to see the Doctor regenerate, which is when he changes from one form to another to survive a mortal injury. While many companions will fill this role later on, Ben and Polly did it first and more or less set the template for inherited companions later. These clips show their initial reactions to the Doctor's transformation.
His hand, look at it.
He's breathing. The TARDIS seems to be normal.
Ben, what are we going to do? We can't just leave the Doctor there.
But him? The Doctor?
Well, that's who came through the doors. There was no one else outside. Ben, do you remember what he said in the tracking room? Something about this old body of mine is wearing a bit thin.
So he gets himself a new one?
Well, yes.
Do me a favour.
Ben, whatever happened in here.
But it's impossible!
So long ago, we'd have been saying that about a lot of things.
What are we going to do?
It is the Doctor, I know it is. I think.
It's not only his face that's changed, he doesn't even act like him.
Ben takes the Doctor's ring from Polly.
Now look, the Doctor always wore this, so if you're him, it should fit now, shouldn't it?
And slips it on the man's finger. It's far too big.
There, that settles it.
I'd like to see a butterfly fit into a chrysalis case after it spread its wings.
Then you did change.
Life depends on change and renewal.
Oh, so that's it. You've been renewed, have you?
I've been renewed, have I? That's it. I've been renewed. It's part of the TARDIS. Without it, I couldn't survive.
Ben and Polly's initial confusion and mistrust would eventually give way to acceptance, as would so many inherited companions that would follow. Polly is probably the archetype for the female companions that would come after her. A young 20-something woman from contemporary Earth, an archetype the show would only break from on a handful of occasions after her. Optimistic, smart, witty, open-minded, resourceful, Polly also had a somewhat antagonistic relationship with Ben, whose working-class Cockney mentality often clashed with her posh, upper-class sensibilities. It was often Polly who won out, however, as Ben lacked much of the intelligence and strength that previous male companions had. It seems we have a case of making a woman look better by having a man look worse, which is not a good thing. Before I close, I should probably mention that there is some controversy over Polly's last name, which was never really stated on screen. Production notes claim it was Wright, actress Anneke Wills claims it was Benningham Smith, some say it was Lopez. Which one is correct? I don't know, I don't care, and neither should you.